Hi everyone, I'm Christy Holm. I'm going to be discussing the psychoanalysis of Peter Pan. In the beginning of the story, we see Peter outside of a home, creepily looking in through a chimney. He's watching a mother tell a bedtime story to her children. After she tells the story, she leaves with her husband on a date, leaving the children at home soundly asleep. So she thought. After they leave, Peter comes inside their home and he's looking for his shadow. He wakes up the children, and Wendy, the oldest of the three, helps him sew on his shadow back to his feet. After this, he convinces the children to go with him to a place far, far away called Neverland, where no one can grow old and they just stay young forever. London, where the children live, would be considered the conscience, whereas Neverland is the unconscious. In the story, each character has an archetype. For instance, Peter Pan wants to be the hero, which is why he battles Captain Hook and the crocodile. He also plays the role of the spiritual father to the lost boys. Wendy plays the great mother to the lost boys. The lost boys, Michael and John, would be considered the innocent. Tinkerbell would be considered the trickster since she is always into trouble and making everything kind of difficult for Peter. When it comes to structures of personality, the id would be Neverland since the children can't really do what they truly desire at home, but they can do whatever they want in Neverland. The ego would be Wendy because she knows what is right and what is wrong. She would also be the superego when she takes on the mother role because she wants the lost boys and Peter and everyone to do what's right. In the conversation of psychosexual stages, Peter is actually in between two stages because he's stuck in the middle of never wanting to growing up and actually growing up. Peter is in between the phallic and the latent stage. In the phallic stage, he fantasizes about Wendy, even though he says he sees her as his mom. At the end of the book, he actually says that he loves her as a son should, as if Wendy was his actual mother. Peter sees his enemy, Captain Hook, as a father figure, which explains why he fights with him so much. In the latent stage, Peter seeks adventure, danger, and he wants to be the hero. In the genital stage, I would say that Tinkerbell and Wendy are both in this stage because Wendy wants to kiss Peter and Tinkerbell is experiencing jealousy because she's jealous of the fact that Peter and Wendy like each other. After all the madness, Wendy and the kids come to their senses. After seeing the pirate, the crocodile, the mermaids, the Indians, they just decide to go back home and be normal kids. They could be kids for the time that they are, and afterwards they'll just grow up like everyone else does.